Yo, what is up guys? Jamie from Jamie's Detailing, and today we are getting back on a regular scheduled video. Today I wanted to show you guys a brand new product to me, at least brand new as of 3 weeks ago, and I want to show you guys how I quickly clean wheels and tires on a maintenance detail. So let's go ahead and jump over to the vehicle. I'm going to be doing a quick rinseless wash on it, and then I'm going to be doing all of the wheels and tires, and I'm going to be showing you guys today Shinelogic RS from Chemical Guys. This is their brand new tire shine. I just saw it over at Walmart, and it's only $7-8. And at the end of this video, I'm going to be giving away an entire bottle of this for free to somebody down in the comments. So make sure you guys drop a comment. Let me know your guys' initial thoughts just based off seeing this video on this product. But let's go ahead and jump over to the Range Rover and get this thing cleaned up. So we just got done with our rinseless wash. I always start with the top of the vehicle, working my way down to the bottom of the vehicle. The biggest reason I do that is so I'm not having to circle back and touch up my wheels and tires when I'm all done with the detail. I can pretty much just, go from the very top, working my way all the way down to the bottom of the vehicle. And for these maintenance details, I'm typically just using one chemical, and that is my rinseless wash. So on these wheels and tires, guys, now when it comes to tires themselves, which is really what we're focusing on for today's video, when it comes to tires, I really don't like always cleaning my tires with a heavy APC or a non-acid wheel cleaner, or like Dark Fury or something like that. When it comes to detailing, guys, you really want to start with the least abrasive method, or the least destructive method. I'm forgetting the word for that right now, but you want to start with the method that is the least aggressive when it comes to detailing. So if I can clean something with a rinseless wash or a waterless wash versus a heavy cleaner, something high on the pH scale or low on the pH scale, that's what I'm typically going to do. It's just going to help preserve the vehicle a whole lot longer than always having to bust out those heavy chemicals and using those. It's also a lot better for you as the detailer. Your rinseless washes are neutral, so one, they're gonna leave the wax on the wheel face that I had from my previous detail. It's gonna preserve more of that than if I was washing with a acidic cleaner or a high pH cleaner. Now, another reason that I like to do my maintenance with a rinseless wash, even washing my tires, is because your tires actually have a lot of, I'm not a tire manufacturer, guys, but your tires actually have a lot of oils and all sorts of other stuff in them that help preserve the rubber for longer periods of time and help keep them from dry rotting. If you guys are always cleaning your wheels with heavy APCs, non-acid cleaners, stuff like that, you guys are actually, over the long course of time, you guys are actually going to dry out your tires and cause them to dry rot and, degrade much quicker. So cleaning them with a neutral cleaner like a rinseless wash is typically the way to go, especially if you do not have any browning on your tires, if you don't have any brake dust on your tires and stuff like that. There's really no reason to be hitting it with some of these heavier chemicals. So I'm going to show you guys really quickly my hack for getting my wheels back to where I like them, and that is literally just with this rinseless wash. So I'm going to go ahead and get this wheel all cleaned up, and I'll check in with you guys once we get to the tire. And just like if I was cleaning my wheels like regular, guys, you can feel free to get in there with your normal tools like regular. This is just going to help speed up the process. You could use a microfiber towel. A lot of times I do just use a microfiber towel to get my wheels all cleaned back up. But yeah, I have a brush, so we might as well use it. And you guys will notice these wheels are getting a little old. They're already over 10 years old, but they look pretty dang good. There's definitely some flaws in them at this point, but that's all right. it is a daily driven vehicle. In the Chicagoland area, you gotta expect a couple defects at this point. We just got our wheel face all cleaned up. We didn't need to bust out the hose, nothing like that. Now we can actually scrub down our wheel face itself. So I'm just gonna be using a slightly damp towel here. And all we're gonna do, guys, is we're just gonna scrub down the wheel face. Instead of getting in here with a brush and all that, I'm just doing it with a microfiber towel. I find that this works really, really well just to get the old dressing off, or a majority of that old dressing off. And since this tire has no browning yet, it really just takes nothing more than a quick wipe down. All right, guys, we got our tire all wiped down now. You guys can see, I'm just gonna use a fresh piece of this. You guys can see that that tire is pretty dang clean. We're getting a little bit of stuff off here, so we'll wipe it one more time. That's pretty much all that you guys need to do to actually clean tires that are well maintained. You don't need to get in here with your APCs or your non-acid cleaners. You guys can just wipe them down with a quick rinseless wash, and yeah, that's going to be your best bet as far as preserving your tires for the longest period of time possible. Now that we've got our tire all clean and wiped down, I'm just going to finish kind of drying up this wheel face real quick. And you guys notice I didn't get the barrel on this particular wash. You guys don't need to get the barrels and do every single little aspect of the detail, every single wash. If you guys want to, more power to you. But I'm going to be driving probably around 100 miles tomorrow. So I know anything that I do for those wheel the barrels on these wheels, they're just going to get dirty again tomorrow. And I'm going to have to do all of this probably again on Monday. So I am just leaving it like this. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the wheel with just a little bit of our 582, Technician's Choice 582. We just got done cleaning our wheels and our tires, and a huge thing that you guys are going to notice, since we didn't use an acidic cleaner or a high pH cleaner, you guys are going to notice that the rotors on here pretty much did not rust at all. So usually when you're using those non-acid cleaners or a heavy acid cleaner, you're going to have some pretty rusted brakes by the time you're done cleaning your wheel, and that's just because the brakes are, you know, steel brakes. They're going to get oxidized the second you hit them with anything that's a high pH or a low pH. You're going to start oxidizing that metal, which then you have to actually drive your customer's car or drive your car up and down the driveway, applying the brakes in order to just, you know, scrape off that superficial layer of rust. But it does look terrible if you come out to your vehicle and you got extremely rusted looking brakes. Now, cleaning them with a rinseless wash, you're not going to get those rusted brakes because it is a neutral cleaner. So just another huge advantage to cleaning your wheels and tires with a neutral cleaner versus your typical wheel cleaning chemicals. It is time to actually apply our tire shine. Now, the tire shine that I'm going to be using today is Shinelogic RS from Chemical Guys. Now, I know a lot of you guys out there are like, yo, I don't use Chemical Guys. But honestly, guys, I like a few products from Chemical Guys. This is a brand new one that I saw over at Walmart. And my typical tire shine that I normally just pick up quick from Walmart, you know, when I'm there with my girl and my kid, you know, picking up groceries or doing whatever else we need to do that day at Walmart, usually I always take a trip over to the detailing section, and it just so happens that they have this stuff is brand new and they have it on multiple displays at my local Walmart. And I was like, you know what, they're out of the Meguiar's hot shine that I typically will buy just to quickly, you know, do a quick maintenance on my vehicle. So they had this stuff out. So I decided, let's go ahead and try the Shinelogic RS. So let's go ahead and try it with you guys now, but I have been using this for a couple weeks. So I'll give you guys my final thoughts on it when we get back over to the table. But for now, let me show you guys how this stuff applies. Now, it just applies real easy, just like any other tire shine, guys. I just slowly go around and hit my tire, get it looking the way I want. I typically, honestly, I really overspray this stuff, but it does look really, really good. Now, I will say, guys, that this stuff you do not want to get on your driveway like I just did. This is the type of tire shine that you want to spray on your neighbor's driveway. It just can definitely leave those shiny spots, and they'll stay there for a couple weeks. And yeah, otherwise you gotta wash them off with something. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave this tire just like this. Now, when you first apply this stuff, guys, I apply a nice even coat to the whole face of the tire, but I just leave it there to sit and dry for a solid, pretty much as long as I can. Until the next time I'm using the vehicle, I might pull it in the garage for the night or whatever, but I want to give this thing at least an hour. 20 minutes would be like the minimum that I would give it, but I always try to give it like a solid hour. Anything over that is awesome. And a lot of times I'm doing this later at night, and I just, you know, quickly spray my tires and pull it in the garage for the night until I need the car the next day. But all I do is apply a nice even coat just like this, let it dry, let it do its thing, and by the time I'm coming back, guys, this thing has zero sling whatsoever. At least from the 2 to 3 weeks that I've been testing this stuff, guys, I've gotten no sling around my fenders. I've got no sling going across the side of the vehicle like I do with a lot of other spray tire dressings. So yeah, I do definitely like this thing. But let's jump over to the table real quick, and I want to give you guys my actual final thoughts, or my whole impressions on this Shinelogic tire shine from Chemical Guys, because I'm actually fairly impressed with it, and I really don't try a lot of Chemical Guys products anymore these days. So I'm glad I picked this thing up, and I'm glad that it's only like $7-8 over at Walmart, which is pretty good price for a decent tire dressing. So we just got done cleaning up the Range Rover. It is looking amazing. The paint's looking how it should, and most importantly for today, the wheels and tires are absolutely popping off. So I love the way that this Shinelogic RS actually finished up our wheels and tires, or finished up our tires. But I love the way that this dressing works. It absolutely has zero sling in my past 3 weeks of using this product, which I was super surprised about, guys. I honestly could not believe that this stuff did not sling. I literally, the first time I used this stuff, guys, I sprayed it on. I probably, by the time I actually drove my car, it was probably about an hour or so later. But driving the car, I got up to, you know, 50, 60 miles an hour just here in town real quick just to see if it had any sling, and absolutely zero sling. So I kept using it after that. So I've been using it now for about 3 weeks, and this stuff has not slinged on me one time since I started using it. Now, granted, typically when I'm using an aerosol based tire dressing, I typically do allow plenty of time for my tires to dry and for this stuff to really adhere to the tire, but I have gotten zero sling with this tire dressing, and it looks really good on the tire. And yeah, you don't need any extra stuff like you do with a water-based tire dressing. Typically with a water-based tire dressing, you're spraying it on, you're getting your applicators out, all that kind of stuff. this stuff, you're literally, you spray it on, you let it cure, it'll kind of even itself out on the face of the tire, and yeah, after that, you're good to go. So I definitely had to say that as of now, guys, I'm going to give this product, for an aerosol-based tire dressing, I got to give this stuff a 10 out of 10. I am really, really liking it. It does exactly what it says it's going to do. It gives you that nice, deep, wet, black look on your tires. The shininess does kind of fade off after the first couple days, and then you just got a nice, clean-looking tire. If you want it to be shiny again, go ahead and top it off again with this. But this has been an awesome product. I actually just stack it typically when I'm doing my maintenance washes, especially if I'm doing like 2 a week. I'll actually just stack it. If you guys want to know more about stacking aerosol-based tire dressings, I could literally do a whole video on that. But we're not going to get into that today. That's kind of a little technique that people that clean their cars a lot use. But if you guys want to know more about stacking tire dressing, I'd love to get into that in a whole different video. We can talk about stacking. But I did tell you guys that I was going to give away a bottle of this stuff. Now, due to shipping restrictions and all of that type of stuff, guys, I don't know if I will actually be able to ship this. So I'll look it up, Google it or whatever tonight, and see if I can actually ship out a bottle of this. If I can, I'll ship it out, but most likely I will probably just send you guys through Cash App, Venmo, whatever you guys use. I'll probably just send you guys some cash. But drop down in the comments down below what you guys think of aerosol-based tire dressings. Are aerosol-based tire dressings something that you guys use? Are they something that you guys use on your personal vehicles? Or is it something that you guys use in your detailing business for client vehicles? Or is this something that you guys typically stay as far away from as possible? I know a lot of people have a lot of preconceived notions on aerosol-based tire dressings, but as long as you guys are cleaning your tires properly and not overly cleaning your tires and using way too harsh of chemicals on them that are going to cause dry rot early, then your tire dressing really should not be causing any of that type of stuff when you guys are, properly applying this to a clean tire. So anyways, guys, that is pretty much all that I have for today's video. Don't forget to drop down in the comments down below what you guys think of aerosol-based tire dressings. And if you guys have tried this stuff out, let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the Shinelogic RS. You can just pick this stuff up at Walmart, so super easy to get, and it's pretty cost-effective at $7 to $8. It was on sale when I actually picked it up, probably for, new product type sale over at Walmart. But anyways, guys, awesome product, really loving it. If you guys want to see all the different products that I use for my professional detailing business, you guys can always go over to jamiesdetailing.com/resources, and you guys can see the full list of all the different products we use, and you guys can even download our chemical dilution ratio booklet that has all the different chemicals we use and all the different dilution ratios, including the off-label dilution ratios for all of those products. But that is pretty much all I had for today, so don't forget to enter the giveaway. Drop a comment down below. Probably by next Sunday, I'm going to go ahead and pick a winner, and I might put it in the video, or I'll just reach out to you guys through the comments on the past video and pin the winner at the top or something like that. But make sure that you guys check out this Shinelogic RS over at Walmart, wherever you guys get your chemical guys products, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace. A super good tire shine. It doesn't sling unless I sling it.